Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are chiming in from around the world. Welcome to our Travel and Vacations Income platform. And once again, to our VIP guests, to our pastors and our lawyers, our doctors, our clergymen, to those of you who are real estate professionals, to those of you who have a dream and you want something more out of life. I am your host for today, Coach JP, and we're going to talk about income. We're going to talk about travel. And we're going to talk about how you can literally be able to create a substantial income in the world of travel and how we're going to help you to do that. So first things first, before I get started, let me just ask you a very quick question. If you had an extra $500 a week right now, would it mean something to you? If you had an extra $500 a week this year, going forward, starting now, what would that do for you? I mean, for a lot of us, we need to pay down some stuff. Some of us need to catch up some stuff. Some of us want to repair. You have repairs in our homes. Some of us need to do repairs to our cars. Some of us want to put our children in private school. What would an extra $500 a week mean to you right now? Now, here's a second question that we love to ask, and we call this the magic question. And the question is, would you or anyone you know be interested in what it would take to earn an extra $50,000 in the next 90 days? See, we're having that happen all around us. So my question is, would you or anyone you know be interested in what it would take to earn an extra $50,000 in the next 90 days? Because if you answered yes to those questions, I want to share with you exactly how to do that. See, let me give you a little bit of the history of travel. I don't know if you know, in 2002 is when the platform Expedia was purchased. Well, around that same time, there was a group of three bold visionary men who said, listen, the world of travel is going to go to the internet. Why don't we create a platform that genuinely benefits the consumer? Well, family, they launched their platform in 2002, and thousands of people made hundreds and thousands of dollars doing that platform. And then they had a revolutionary idea to take it further online in 2002. And it has been, let me tell you, a game changer. So we've created a platform with these visionary men that literally speaks to today's consumer. So at the end of when we finish all of this, it's just a very simple question. Do you like what you hear? Does it make sense what you've just heard? Because if it does, we're going to invite you to participate in an 8.1, probably in 8.1 trillion was 2017, probably right around a $9 trillion industry in 2018. So what kind of traveler are you? Are you the type of traveler that likes to, feel the sun on your face and to stand on your toes and sip a cool beverage? Or are you like myself? I'm out zip lining and hang gliding and skydiving. You know what? If you had a fabulous vacation every year, you could be whatever you want each and every year. And where would you go? Well, you know what we love as CEOs with this platform? What we love is the fact that each and every one of us have an opportunity to own our very own wholesale travel and vacation membership. And this is what I learned from one of my mentors a couple of weeks ago. He said sometimes people don't understand what the word wholesale and retail, like what the difference is. So when we say wholesale, we're going to say that means the little price. When we say retail, that's the bigger price, okay? So you get to pay a wholesale or a smaller price or a better price for the travel that you do, no matter whether it's vacation or business, everyday travel, going to see grandma, during the holidays, going to the family reunion during the summer, it doesn't matter. And we're so confident about our pricing that we literally back it with 150% price match. So what you get, VIP guests, when you join us today, what you literally get is your very own, I like to call it VIP, members only, private, exclusive booking engine. See, our prices are so low that, quite frankly, they cannot be offered online. So you have access to the same hotels, the same cruise lines, all of them, right? All the same airlines, all of the same rental car companies. You have access to all of the same things, but not at the same cost. And see, we're, again, so confident in our pricing that we will literally back our travel, for your accommodations, your hotels, your private villas, your rental cars, your cruises, 150%. 150%. You guys see this word right here, price guarantee? Yes. We guarantee the lowest possible price. So when you're a member and a CEO of our platform, you never have to worry about whether that Expedia, Priceline, or Travelocity will have a better price than you. Now, you may ask the question, how can we offer a better price? So let me just give you a little bit more history. The Expedia and Priceline are the number one and the number two travel companies on the planet, bar none. They both do $60 billion a year. Can you imagine? $60 billion per year. And what they've decided is that there is enough income out there for the both of them. So they and their affiliates all charge about the same price. Have you ever like logged on and looked to try to, compare prices with their platform only to find that the prices were pretty much all the same, like they were really, really close? Well, that is an agreement that they have called Parity, which simply means when you put in your destination, where you want to go and when you want to come back, their technology goes to work to benefit them, right? That's why those prices are all pretty high and tight. But for you, now with your membership with us, we have a patent pending algorithm. This algorithm literally goes to work to verify what are they charging out there. But let's bring back to our member savings of 52, 46, 44. I've seen it up to 70%. So when you look at, like a Walt Disney getaway, we looked online at their prices. Well, our technology did, right? Verified that for 4 days, 3 nights, right there at the Disney gate. Look at what they're charging, right? The general public. Remember, those are the sites that the general public travel on. That's what they book. But look at your private membership site. Look at the smaller price, not the bigger price, which is retail, but that smaller price. You're keeping $400 right there in your bank account. That's money that you get to use to take that beautiful little girl or that beautiful little, your son or that handsome son, or you guys get to take your money and use it, right? You get to use it where you want to use it, not spend it on their platform. How about if you looked at Rome? Family Rome. Now, I want you to picture all of the food. I mean, the cuisine, bar none, the best, right? When you look at the fun you can have, the pictures you're going to take in front of these historic monuments, the excursions you want to go on, with $812 in savings help you, doesn't it make sense that if you're going to spend, now we're talking checking in at the same time, in the same hotel, with the same size room, and checking out on the same dates, someone online is going to spend a bigger price. $13.37, but look at the smaller price. That $812 allows you to go on excursions and enjoy more of what you want, which is to spend time in Rome. How about this one? Now, this is mine. Dream vacation, May, right down there in Bora Bora in the South Pacific. Have you seen these over-the-water bungalows where a portion of the floor is made out of glass and you can look down and see the marine life right through your tippy toes? Oh, can you imagine they even roll your food out to you? Can you picture that? Oh, my goodness. Well, you know what? We're excited because we don't pay the bigger price. We don't pay retail. Look at what some unsuspecting clients of one of those online public sites will pay for the exact same vacation that you'll save $3,222 on. And that is the power of this membership. See, we clip coupons for groceries. We have apps on our phone to help us save money. If we walk into a car dealership, one of the first questions we ask is, can you reduce that price like $1,000? Can you take $1,000 off? I know, because I sold cars, so that's what y'all would do to me, right? But so if it makes sense for us to save money on our groceries, on our clothes, on our pharmaceuticals, doesn't it make sense also for us to save money? And here's the beautiful thing. You have an app that you download to your phone, and right there on your phone, family, you are able to book right there on your phone, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. These savings are available to each and every one of us. That 150% price match is available to each and every one of us. Listen, Las Vegas, one of my favorite places. Diana Ross is out there, Boyz II Men, Celine Dion, Cirque du Soleil, Mariah Carey. Well, here's the beautiful thing. We looked up a weekly stay, 7 days and 6 nights. Can you believe it? On the Strip, top 10 TripAdvisor, not a 1-bedroom, but a 2-bedroom suite. Our price is $927 less than what they're going to pay on those public sites. See, if the world is your oyster, why not see the world that are different? I mean, even rental cars, there's not a rental car place. Think about the quality of the rental car that you want. Look at the $156 savings. We were just in Miami like 4 weeks ago. 8 days, 7 nights for that SUV, and you're going to save $156? You're not going to pay the bigger price, the retail price of $424, because you're a private member like us. You're going to pay $268. You know, grandmother used to say, it's not what you know, but who you know. Well, whoever invited you as one of our VIP guests to this event, they're sharing with you that you no longer have to be taken advantage of by those prices online. You just don't. You know, Gomer Powell used to say, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Family, we even have cruises. And not only are you going to get great pricing, you'll earn reward points. So, Coach JP, what are reward points? Well, when you're flying Southwest, you can earn reward credits with them. When you stay in the Hilton, you earn reward credits with them, and that's all very nice. But do you know what you get to do as a member like us? You get to actually double dip. So while you'll still earn reward credits from those entities, you'll also earn them here. But the difference is, the reward credits from your cruises are added to the reward credits from your rental car, which is added to the reward credits from your hotel stay, which is added to the reward credits from when you ate out, and bought your gift card from your membership for Red Lobster. Everything you do earns you reward credits. Well, in an example, we had a young man last year. He and his fiance took a cruise, earned enough reward credits that this year they only had to pay for one of their fare. The other one was free. And he says, Auntie Janice, next year we'll have, because of this cruise, we have enough reward credits next year that we will be able to go for free. And isn't that a beautiful thing? Are we the only membership out there? Absolutely not. As a matter of fact, American Express has a travel platform out there called Inspirato. Now look at the price points. Now this is not us. Just so you know, guests, that this makes no sense to us. What does make sense to us is be able to offer you the opportunity to have everything that I just shared with you. You know what? No, you know what? I'm not going to say it makes sense. I'm going to ask you, does it make sense? Does it make sense for you to be able to go where you want, when you want, with whom you want? Does it make sense that it can be business travel, everyday travel? I'm going to go see grandma travel. Does it make sense that you can use your booking engine as much as you like? Let me give you a real example. Young lady on our team named Tanisha, inside of less than a year, 9 months, she's been able to save over $5,000. Now, $4,200 on a vacation she was planning to take before she purchased the membership. Does it make sense that all she paid and all you'll pay for everything I just showed you and more, because I haven't been able to cover it all, that it's a one-time initiation fee, not $10,000, $20,000, and $30,000 like you just saw, but of $199, not $3,500 a year as you just saw, but only $59.95 per month. You'll pay your first month and a few processing fees. You're out the door with $277. So Coach JP, are you telling me that she literally has saved $5,000 and her membership costs $277? That's exactly what I'm telling you. Now, the other thing I want to share with you is this, is that, listen, don't keep this, a secret. As a matter of fact, there are other, typically if you travel, there are people that travel like you do. If you're a real estate agent and you have business all over your state, there are other agents that you're familiar with. That do the same thing. If you're a pastor and you travel, there's likely people in your circle that travel as well. But our company has an affiliate program that simply says, listen, bless those other persons so that they can see the same savings, so that they can realize that they're being taken advantage of as well. And guess what? When 3 people like the platform for themselves, the company will take that membership, the $59.95 plus processing that comes to about $63.54, and they will make it free. One of my favorite words. I don't know about you, but when I see buy one, get one, I'm looking for the word free after that. Family, the company believes so much in the product that because they care about you, when you bless somebody else, they'll bless you. Isn't that amazing? But you know what? We have a Vortex Platinum membership. And this Vortex Platinum membership, at this point in the presentation, VIP guests, I would normally say to you, for an additional $199 fee, you can go from just having a basic membership to the Vortex Platinum membership. This membership is where our happiest members are. But today, and for a very, very short period of time, I'm able to tell you that you don't have to pay that additional upgrade fee. That you can be one of our happiest memberships for a $0 upgrade. Well, Coach JP, why are they the happiest? Well, let me explain to you why. First, if you own a traditional business, if you are part of a foundation or you head up a foundation, if you are a pastor or a minister or evangelist and you have a congregation or you have an organization, see, because we're working with nonprofits as well, and they have contributors and donors. First things first, for those of you who have that, we actually have a platform where you're able to share a free link with those who tie into your platform, a free link with them. Those persons are able to sign up for free, and they're able to save 85 to 95% of the time traveling on your link. So when you share a portion of your savings with them. What the company says is, we will pay you dollar for dollar, 100% of whatever they save. 100% of whatever they save, we will actually pay back to you. Not 25%, not 40%, not 50%. If they save $600, we're going to pay you $600. So I want you to picture a congregation. Let's just say, because in the body we travel already, but we normally go out to Expedia, Priceline, and Travelocity. What if 100 families in your organization, 100 of your friends, if you're an ordinary person like me, 100 of your real estate customers were to just save $500 on their family vacation this year? Do you realize that you earned $500 times those 100 people? That's how amazing this platform is, because we're going to pay you dollar for dollar. And guys, listen, your business is backed with 100% money back guarantee. See, here's what we're so excited about. Let me share with you how this works. Let's just say you're at the hairdresser, ladies, and let's just say a young lady is looking up some sites on her phone, and you notice, and you say, hey, listen, let me send you this link. It may save you some money on that trip to Orlando. She says, thank you. But guess what? She looks up on her phone and she realizes, oh my goodness, I literally could save $511 on this trip, on this link this lady sent me. She doesn't know you, you don't know her, but she compares it online just to verify. She sees that, oh my goodness, my total savings is $601.79. She books it. Not only does she save $601.79, you're going to get a check for $601.79. Not $300, not half of it, but all of it. That's what's so powerful. Imagine how many people you could help save money on your link. Imagine, pastors, how much money would be redirected back to the house versus going out of the house. And here's the beautiful thing. For those of you who are stay-at-home moms, or you own a traditional business and you just want to add another stream of income to kind of float you through those lean times, guess what? You have the opportunity to have unlimited customers. You follow a very simple system. Share your link, let them save, you earn, and guess what? If you're not happy after a year, we'll give you your money back. I mean, we're so sure about how powerful this is that we'll give you your money back minus anything you earn. You have no risk. This is a risk-free opportunity for you. So I would love to say to each of you, our VIP Vortex Platinum guests, congratulations and welcome aboard. But I asked you some very pertinent questions at the very beginning of this platform. And I asked you the question, if you had an extra $500 a week, would it mean something to you? I asked you the question, would you or anyone you know be interested in what it would take to earn an extra $50,000 inside of the next 90 days? And I asked you those questions for a reason. So let me just real quick, Carol, Diane, give you, who you're listening to. I'm just like you. I heard Mike to go to school, get a good education, and get a good job. And Andrew, I followed that track. I got a basketball scholarship to JMU. But I learned really, really quickly, Nick, what they do to you in corporate America when my mother was laid off. So I left school, I left my scholarship, I came home, I got a job to help my mom make her ends meet. And Chris, I started working in corporate America. Well, it wasn't long after that, CQ, that I found out that transcends anywhere. I ran into those things called, nepotism, favoritism, racism, sexism. And I was told, because I was kind of, like an advocate to leader to friends, and my friends, if I felt like they were being mistreated, well, I had a mentor tell me, Jacqueline, that we're never going to promote you. Since you like to talk, you should probably go find a job where you can talk for a living. So I left there. I went to New York Life Insurance, did really well, hit the $1 Million Round Table. Wasn't mature enough to really handle Donna chargebacks. So I ended up with a young man in an automobile dealership. But this is where I found, Beverly, that I really love people. I really love talking to people. My business partner was great at buying cars. I was great at selling them. We went from $500,000 in sales in '99 to over, 21 million in '06, '07, and '08. But during that time, Angela, I forgot some of those things that Grandma told me. You've heard Grandma say, Barbara Weeks, don't put all your eggs in one basket. You guys have heard that, right? Well, Grandma said that, but when this bank offered us $2.5 million, it would let go of the 3 banks that had loaned us collectively $1.5 million, and that after we extended our location, you know what they would do? Andrew, they would take us to $4 million. We drank the Kool-Aid. Now, it probably would have went well. And it probably would not have been an issue, except we started expanding our dealership in October of '06. We finished in June of '08. The country just going into a full-blown recession. Our bank was forced to file bankruptcy, Anna. And when that happened, the $2.5 million they loaned us, they needed it back. We just spent $750,000 to upgrade this dealership. We got a bigger location, but no money to actually buy the cars. And so, quite frankly, our business, Jay Gordon, did not recover. Rayshawn, we ended up, 30 months later, closing the doors to our dealership. I personally fell on hard times. My business partner did. We lost everything that we owned. And so, by the time I saw this platform, I'm looking for a way to create that six-figure income. But if any of you know, Charlotte, how it works in a dealership, you work 16, 18-hour days. That's not how God wants me to live. I don't show up to choir rehearsal. I don't show up to church. I don't show up to Bible study. I'm too exhausted on Sunday to show up. And so I found this industry, and I'm grateful for it, Donna and Charlotte, because, I had no experience, no money. Listen, I had to move back home with my mom, and that is not cute in your 40s, right? But this is what happened. You have mentors that grab you by the hand. You don't have to know what to do. They grab us by the hand and walk us step by step through the process. And because of that, Michael, what happened was this, is that inside of my first 6 months, I'm able to earn that $50,000, challenge I'm about to tell you about. Out of my first year, I became a six-figure earner in this company. But what's more important, I've been able to bless dozens and dozens and dozens of people to be able to earn that same income. And that is the power of what we're talking about. So